Now let's go straight to the next, and that's number 10. In a town, Chief X resides 60 meters away on a bearing of 57 degrees from the palace P. Let this be the palace. If this is the palace, that's P. Chief X is 60 meters away on a bearing of 57 degrees. Let this be 57 degrees. And this is 57 degrees. And I want to make this where Chief X resides. So this is X. The distance, X is 60 meters away from the palace, while Chief Y resides on a bearing of 150 degrees from the same palace. Chief Y is on a bearing of 150 degrees from the same palace. Let this be the 150 degrees. I can do this. Let me take that again. Let this be 150 degrees, and I can do this. And this will be where Chief Y resides. This is where Chief Y resides. Yeah, that's a residence of Chief Y. Now, if this is 150 degrees, that simply means this small angle will be 90 minus. That simply means this small angle will be 150 minus 90, which is 60 degrees. Now, what does further information say? The residences of X and Y are 180 meters apart. That means XY, the distance XY is 180 meters. Yeah, so let's see. Question A says, illustrate the information in a diagram. Okay, we already did that. That's 10A. 10A says illustrate the information in a diagram. Now, B says find correct to 3 significant figures. Roman figure 1, the bearing of X from Y. So I'm going to B Roman figure 1. Let's copy the diagram and paste it somewhere here. Yes, let's have a diagram here. Now this is the diagram. We want to find the bearing of X from Y. The bearing of X from Y is the whole of this angle. The whole of this angle. The angle from the north pole at Y to the line that joins Y to X. That's the bearing of X from Y. I take that again. This is the bearing of X from Y. That's it. So to find that, I want to find this angle first. Let me find this angle. Let me call it theta. Now, if this is 57 degrees, then this small angle will be 90 minus 57, which is 33 degrees. That means the whole of this angle is 93 degrees. And now I can find theta. How do I do that? I can say 60 over sine theta is equal to 180 over sine 93. I'm using the sine rule. 60 over sine theta is equal to 180 over sine 93 degrees. And that simply means sine theta is equal to 60 sine 93 degrees over 180, which is equal to, let's check that, 60 sine 93 divided by 180, and that's 0.3329. So theta is therefore the sine inverse of the answer, 0.3329. Let me just find the sine inverse of the answer, and that's 19.4435 degrees. Now, so what is the bearing of X from Y? If this place is 60 degrees, then I know that this angle will also be 60 degrees. And what's the reason for that? They are both alternate angles. So that simply means, now I can find the bearing of X from Y, which is going to be, the bearing of X from Y I already know is the whole of this yellow angle, and that's 270, the whole of this, which will be 270 plus 60 plus theta. that is the bearing of x from y. So I can say therefore bearing of x from y equals 270 plus 6c plus theta, which is equal to 270 plus 6c plus 19.4435, 19.4435, and that's equal to, let's do that, 270 plus 6c plus 19.4435, and that's 349.4435. And they say we should find the answer correct to three significant figures, and that's equal to 349 meters to 349 degrees. It's an angle 349 degrees to 3 SF. Now to question B over figure 2. B over figure 2 says the distance between P and Y. That means we want to find distance PY, which is this length. That's easy. Okay, first of all, if this is 33 degrees, then I know that, okay, that's not the one I'm supposed to find. But oh, that should be easy. I can find this angle. Let me call this angle alpha. Yeah, I can find that angle. If I call the angle alpha, then alpha plus 93 plus theta is equal to 180 degrees. Or better still, let me call it alpha. Alpha plus 93 plus theta equals 180 degrees. Angles in a triangle, that means alpha plus 93 plus 19, theta is 19.4435 degrees, plus 19.4435 equals 180, and that means alpha equals 180 minus what is 93 plus 19.443. 93 plus 19.435 rather. So that means alpha will be 180 minus 112.4435. I will do that. 180 minus 112.4435, and that's 67.5565. Now we can find the distance between P and Y. So I'm going to say PY is a length which faces, let me just call this small x over sine alpha. I'm using sine rule too. I'll say x over sine alpha is equal to 180 over sine 93. That's what I'm doing. X over sine alpha. Maybe I should bring the diagram down. So now this is what I'm doing. I'm saying x over sine alpha, x over sine alpha equals 180 over sine 93. I'm using the sine rule to find x, 180 over sine 93, and that simply means if I cross multiply, x is going to be equal to 180 sine alpha over sine 93 degrees. Or maybe I should write this first. That means x over sine, I know alpha is 67.5565 x over sine 67.5565 equals 180 over sine 93 degrees, and that simply means x equals 180 times sine 67.5565 over sine 93 degrees. And what do we have when we do that? 180 sine 67.5565 divided by sine 93 degrees, and that's 116.5919 116.5945, which is equal to, they said, to 3 significant figures, and that's 117 meters to 3 SF. Therefore, distance between P and Y, the distance between P and Y, distance between P and Y is equal to 117 meters. And that's it, very simply. Let's take a breather and then come back for the next.